Welcome to Whiskey Nightcaps, the channel where we do sip before sleep. And I am the big homie, Jason Davis. Today I got on my Ghostface killer robe, you know what I mean? Because it's Whiskey Nightcaps, it's nighttime, right? At least it's supposed to. You're not supposed to see that daylight coming through. All right, so this is part 2 of Guess That Whiskey. We gotta do our own sound effects on this channel. We don't have the budget. Unless you want me to get a Patreon, I can, you know. But yeah, this is part 2 of Guess That Whiskey. Stay tuned to the end of this video because we will be announcing the winner of part 1. I know I've been dragging this thing out, but I promise we're gonna announce the winner of part 1 of Guess This Whiskey. But right before that, let's get to the nosing and the color. So let's take a look. Here we have a nice, beautiful amber colored whiskey. Take a look at that. Oh my gosh. So you can tell it's something that probably has been aged in a charred barrel. Okay, let's go to the nose on this thing. It's very soft, which leads me to believe what I already know, which is that this is a lower proof whiskey. I'm getting vanilla extract and a spice simultaneously. That spice, it's not cinnamon, it's not very heavy, but it's there. It's a buttery kind of taste, probably a buttery kind of smell to it. Slight ethanol, and the spice starts to grow a little bit. But still, it's not a cinnamon, it's not heavy. It's almost like a cornflakes kind of smell on here. All right, let's take a sip of this thing. The first thing I noticed was a little oakiness. The palate translates almost exactly like the nose in that it's very soft, like I said, which is evidence that it's a lower proof whiskey. So that oak is there. Kind of heavy. I'm getting the vanilla on the back end. Nice little hug, but not too much. It's really devoid of spice. There's really not any spice there. It's a softer, more palatable, sweeter, but not sweet in the sense of like when I reviewed the Old Elk whiskey, not sweet like that. There's some of that nutmeg there, but mostly vanilla. Mostly vanilla. Like I said, very soft, like Tempur-Pedic. I can go to sleep on this whiskey. All right, so I've given you some clues. What do you think it is? All right, come back, give me your assessment of what you think this is. I ain't gonna drag this out too much longer, man. We're gonna announce the winner from the last Guess That Whiskey. Let me get this gentleman's name. You'd think I'd be more prepared. The winner of the barrel proof sample pack from the Whiskey Nightcaps channel as a result of the Guess That Whiskey Part 1 contest, promotion, whatever you want to call it, is Angel Garcia. Everybody give it up for Angel Garcia. Okay, give it up for him. Angel, if you're watching this, hit me up. Send me the address that you want me to send this to. Now, I told you earlier in the video, we ain't got a lot of budget here, so it's coming ground, which means that it'll get there when it gets there. All right, now just to answer the question of what whiskey that was, I can tell you there was somebody that actually guessed this correctly. Well, let me get to that. And I dropped a clue. I dropped a hell of a clue in saying that I mentioned this whiskey in a video. All right, the person that actually guessed this correctly was Mood to Move, okay? And he said, hey Jason, new subscriber here. Thanks for the content and the great giveaway offer. 100%, my guess is Lafroy Quarter Cask. Lafroy Quarter Cask, he hit that directly on the nose. So Mood to Move, hit me up too, man. I got a consolation prize for you since I believe, if I'm not mistaken, You were the only person that actually hit it directly on the nose. There were people that came close, but you were the only one that actually guessed it exactly correct. And like I said, I mentioned that it was in one of my videos. Y'all need to pay attention to the jewels that I dropped. Now, this one from today's episode is not in one of my videos. I have not reviewed this whiskey at any point in time on the channel, okay? Maybe in the future I will after you guess it. All right, man, so you know how this thing works, okay? Drop a comment, you get an entry, okay? If you subscribe to me, and you get an entry. If you're a new subscriber, you get an entry. If you share this video and you screenshot it and you send me the email with the screenshot, you get extra entries for each time that you share on each platform. If you guess it correctly, you get 3 entries, okay? Let's get this thing going, man. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, because I promise you this video will get buried, all right? But the most important thing is to share this video with the rest of the whiskey community and get them involved in the Whiskey Nightcap crew. I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with the channel. I got some day ones that show up every time something posts. If this is your first time with us, welcome, man. We appreciate all the newcomers, and we got a lot of content, a lot more videos coming to you very soon, so stay tuned. Peace.